Have you ever considered using a robot that can climb any surface to examine, maintain, and paint building structures? Would you be interested in riding in a car with a compact joystick in place of the steering wheel in the future? Would you like to transform the strenuous procedure into enjoyable activity from the comfort of your home? Without further ado, let's get to the video for today's content, which includes all these cool gadgets. This is Rungu Dualie. It appears that very little modifications to a bicycle's design structure can considerably enhance the user's experience while biking. The bicycle with an extra wheel on its front was created in the United States of America and is commonly referred to as the Rungu Dualie. It is going to be harder to tumble off because the wheel increases the torsional strength of the bicycle. The wheelbase is also extended by the creative designers, which improves and enhances the bicycle effectiveness. When compared to its rivals from the game, the Rungu Dualie can traverse hills that are twice as steep and is capable of traveling through muddy or snowy places with ease. This is HausBots HB1. While performing duties in high-rise building structures is always hazardous for laborers and engineers, this is unlikely to be an issue in the years to come. Numerous businesses are currently concentrating on building wall climbing robots. For instance, HB1 from the British corporation known as HausBots is one illustration. This robot features a flat, four-wheel design and exclusive, patent-pending motion mechanism technology. Through the aid of air currents that provide 92 pounds of downward force, it ascends surfaces that are vertical. The robot's weight and an additional 13 pounds of payload can possibly be supported by this. Even modest barriers like cables and bolts may be surmounted by HB1 in order to navigate tough terrain. Possible future uses for the robot will involve painting work and visual examinations of buildings' construction and its infrastructure according to its creators. This is AQUON One, the most recent private cabin cruiser operated completely energy from renewable sources is this one known as AQUON One. Solar panels are positioned and configured on the roof of the AQUON One that helps to generate some of the energy used by the hybrid propulsion system. The remaining portion is produced by fuel-free hydrogen fuel cells that never ever need to be fueled up. Using solar power and salt water for electrolysis, the environmentally friendly hydrogen is produced right on board. As a result, AQUON One's scope range is unrestricted and it may stay at sea for an endless amount of time. The users will be reluctant to go back to dry ground because the AQUON One's interior is decorated to resemble that of a 5-star luxurious hotel. This is Zephyr S. This flying machine drone achieved the all-time record for the longest continuous flight operation in year 2018. For a total of 25 days, 23 hours, and 57 minutes, this drone was in the atmosphere. Its distinctive design appearance made such a thing feasible. First and foremost, the drone whole topmost layer has been coated with solar panels that provide power energy for the flying machine system's operation. In addition, the Zephyr S travels 13 miles above the Earth and is not affected by the condition of the environment. The drone Zephyr S wingspan is approximately 82 feet. Moreover, it weighs 165 pounds, and it's claimed that it can carry 5 times as much weight as it does. It serves as a more affordable substitute to communication satellites and is excellent for reconnaissance activities and espionage. For the requirements of the military, the United Kingdom has already purchased an assortment of these drones. This is Pininfarina Teorema. The following is a completely autonomous concept automobile known as Pininfarina Teorema. The steering wheel mechanism has completely been removed by the engineers because they are extremely confident in its capacity to drive itself. Instead, relatively little joysticks have been designed and fitted on either side, although they only come in handy in an instance of catastrophe. Furthermore, multiple reclining seats were originally added to the cabin, utilizing the available floor space. There's a variety of projectors with augmented reality technology within, as opposed to screens that are digital. Undoubtedly, this electric automobile from the Italian design company known as Pininfarina stands every possibility of being the perfect automobile of the years to come. This is ETH Aegis Rider. One of the most hazardous and vulnerable categories on the road is the motorbikers and abrupt curves that place them in particular danger. A workable answer to this challenge has been created by the Swiss business known as Aegis Rider AG, and a prototype with all the features it requires does not exist before. The assurance system that protects the driver is made up of a number of detectors, sensor, a camera, an orbiting GPS navigator, an IMU, and an operating system. It does an assessment of the traffic conditions before advising the rider regarding how to execute the correct turn more securely. Thanks to the use of augmented reality, the motorbike operator is able to view the data in real time. This piece of technology displays the ideal course to take on the road in front of their eyes. Furthermore, it instructs the rider how much to adjust the bike's speed and angle in the event of inappropriate behavior. This is the space. The concept of contemporary, independent homes has been reimagined by the Swedish business known as IO House. The space initiative is to be commended. A residence that showcases the homeowner's freedom of mobility while providing them with a high level of comfort. The architects recommend moving the building structure from one location to an alternate one, like a caravan, swiftly, simply, and without any difficulty. Almost everywhere, including distant from the city, could possibly be used for it. Since the builders have installed all the required services, including power, heating, sanitation, water supply, and internet access inside of it. The residence is constructed using premium ecological materials and is friendly to the environment. This is QUELL. A technological advancement made by the American company known as QUELL Tech would completely change boxing training. Without leaving the comfort of home, it transforms the strenuous procedure into an enjoyable game, improving the athlete's effectiveness and performance. The entire setup comprises of an on-screen game, some controllers, and a wearable console. The game's combat setting gives you the impression that you are engaged in a genuine battle. The user is required to work harder since the console provides resistance at the same time. The system's monitoring of indications like speed, striking accuracy, and frequency while training is another benefit. It enables the way for improved training analysis and progress monitoring. You may purchase the QUELL game system for $250. This is Macrobat. A flying vehicle design prototype that resembles a bat was unveiled in year 2021 by the South African business known as Fractile. The experts anticipate employing this kind of vehicle in the years to come to address the serious transportation issues that now plague Africa. The Macrobat is able to take off and land vertically as well as is propelled by an entirely environmentally friendly electric propulsion system technology. The specification parameters can't yet be discussed due to the fact that there isn't a test flight scheduled. The Macrobat, however, will have a 93 miles range and is capable of reaching speeds of 111 miles per hour according to projections.